fourth quarter because the deficit's just 15-11, but if you're looking for a bright spot in the North Central, you're down 6 and you're thinking, well, maybe this is our quarter.
Oh, this goes to the end. I don't think there's any question. I think what will happen is once Bobby Swaby checks back in, the complexion of this game changes.
There's a nice move to the bucket by Standifer, and that got deep and rattled out.
Yeah, but he's got to continue to do that. He's got to continue to be assertive and engage himself more and get to the rim more.
Hughes with a kick in the corner. Three-pointer. Yes, that is a dagger.
And I think Ryan Cameron did a great job of using the time, and they got to roll the dice. You got to have him on the floor. He's their point guard, their leader, the guy who can do a lot of things, and he's got to be engaged.
North Central needs a bucket here. Hawkinson trying to get it and can't. They go to Swaby. Swaby posting up inside is Dremel. Little turnaround, too hard off the glass. Fights for his rebound, but it comes down to Willie Helms. Helms going to slow it up. Great decision by Barr-Reeve saying, hey, we have an advantage here. Let's burn some clock under 7 to play in the ballgame. They're up 41-32.
Well, and they understand how to burn clock. They can do it as well as anybody in the state.
Back-to-back threes.
Boom.
No.
Just thought you had him. Great little set play to get to a spotted shooter.
Wagler with the misfire. Standifer throws it up. Wants to draw something with a body and can't, but he has 15.
And Barr-Reeve with the ball, chance to bump it to double digits. That cuts it back to 7. If you can get another 1 or 2 stops here, you're right back where you need to be. 1-3-1 half-court trap on the part of North Central.
41-34, as you see, under 6.5 to play. Hughes, baseline, almost thrown away. Wagler comes down with it, lost the handle, into the hands of Dremel. So there's a stop for North Central.
Got what you want, you got the turnover.
Standifer, stop-and-go dribble from the left wing, spins in traffic, throws it up, got it to fall. How about that? He scored 4 straight now, 17 for him, and it's 41-36 with 6 to play.
I hate to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but you got to have him in. Things have changed now with Bobby Swaby back in, and Standifer making much more of his opportunities with the ball.
Graber, the drive,
there you
tie
go,
up, and a steal. In transition, Stefanczyk, the kick. Shot put up a little too quickly by Standifer, but coming down with the rebound is Hawkinson. He's in trouble on the baseline, steps through, throws it up, got a foul.
Tyler Hawkinson. Carroll's as good as it gets, frankly.
Up and in.
Wow.
Double digits for Hawkinson. He has 10.
Suddenly,
41-38 with 5.5 to play.
One of the big keys, though, was the 1-3-1 half court that Ryan Cameron went to, and it has disrupted this Barr-Reeve team until now.
Nice look down low on the finish by Duncan off the delivery from Brandon Gruber.
But you know Brian Hughes went through that during the timeout. Get the ball to the post, work post, look deep. Great execution. Here's my guy.
Standifer steps through, gets
Great
it rejected,
defense.
comes down into the hands of guess who? No foul, though. He can't get it to fall. Shot was put up by Hawkinson. Comes down into the hands of Trey Hughes.
Well, they're still zone. North Central still in the 1-3-1. The look post.
16-footer? No. Might have been a little quick on the trigger there was Brandon Graber.
Yeah,
in transition comes North Central, spotting up for 3.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got it to fall. Standifer with 20 now. 43-41. Barr-Reeve's lead has evaporated from 9 down to 2.
Well, it's the in-rhythm 3 off transition that really gives you a great look.
All the lone weak side for the easy deuce. Ashton Wagler. They forgot all about him. Defense didn't rotate back over.
You tell kids, look cross court, look deep when you catch it out front.
Three-pointer. No. Shot missed by Hawkinson. Rebound to Barr-Reeve. Again, maybe a little quick on the trigger. 45-41 with 4 minutes to go. Barr-Reeve with the lead in the ball.
Plenty of time. You can get that look anytime in the possession. Now, these are long, deep passes.
Uh-oh. And a foul. Hughes has been held.
What was doing offensively?
Third of 3. And is 1 of 3. Rebound.
And now give Barr-Reeve another opportunity.
Be a 4-point swing here if they get a 3. Kick in the corner. The feed back inside. Duncan and 1. Off and on throughout the night.
And just like that, it's 8, Mark.
Duncan with 9. Their biggest lead was 9. It's back to 8 now with about 3.5 to play. Standifer drives, steps through a double team, throws it up a little too strong. Rebound comes down to Barr-Reeve.
Kind of got bumped, couldn't turn the corner, couldn't get his shoulder around, and then threw up a shot that really didn't have much of a chance. The zone has been solved a little bit
for Barr-Reeve. The problem when you get yourself in a hole like that, the final quarter, you just expound so much energy trying to get yourself back into it.
Now the problem you have if you're North Central is you're trying to go a little bit man-to-man.
Hughes wants to finish.
And he's got
he rolled an ankle.
Rolled an ankle on him. Yes,
Comes
he did.
down to Hawkinson. He'll drive, throw it up off
the
glass.
Yeah.
And a follow-up and in. Nice one-on-one. Nice recovery by Stefanczyk.
I'm not sure he can go. He's going to have to take time out because I don't think he can go.
Schwartz and Truber into the ball game.
Now you see the press. Yeah, Trey Hughes not in. Let's move the press up.
Schwartz and Truber comes baseline, little head and shoulders move,
my!
Away from behind. No
How
foul.
about it?
Rebound comes down to North Central in transition. Standifer with the basketball.
That takes some time.
Hawkinson drives, shut off of the right box. They'll swing it back out to Standifer. Standifer wants a high screen, backs away from it. Clock down to 2.5. 17-footer. Oh, they say it was back beyond the arc. How about that?
Wow.
Stefanczyk has 9, and it's suddenly back to 3 at 49-46. They will not go away. Timeout.
Warsaw, 58-53 winners over Carroll of Flora. They are in. The Tigers back in the state championship game. Still in the press. And these are passes that are dangerous at best.
The kick, he's back in the ball game. Talking about Trey Hughes.
Well,
see if he can elevate it all.
You don't want
and a travel.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a 6th turnover on Willie Helms.
Some time. You have plenty of time, get good looks, and they're doing this without Bobby Swaby.
Hinesley handling the point for now. Minute 45 to play in the ball game. He's in some trouble.
Design play, and here's the turnover. Great defense by Kristen Dungeon to force the turnover.
Remmel stepped out to get it and had it knocked away.
Just a tough pass. The trap is back on. And I would say that North Central, you don't have to foul yet. And if you are, if you're Barr-Reeve, you don't have to shoot.
Hughes.
I love it.
Are they going to give him 3?
No, they are, Ash. They really are.
3. He struggled there today. Free throw on the way is good.
Absolutely. He just has struggled. And how about Duncan? Oh!
Held up 3 fingers to give him 3 shots on the free throw. I thought he was beyond the arc.
My goodness.
Well, that makes up for that call, as far as I'm concerned. North Central with the basketball, 50-46.
There's a lot I'm not understanding. Here's a foul right there.
Standifer gets bumped, no call. Weak side rebound comes down to Wagler. Now they might want to think about fouling.
Yeah, but don't pick up your dribble. Come down and take the ball to the rim.
I don't think they've converted.
Boy, they certainly haven't helped themselves.
Or 2-point opportunity.
Again, I say go to the rim.
Deep 3 and a forced one at that. Tied up on the rebound. Still no call. How is that not a held ball? Kristen Dungeon. A lot of time in foul trouble, though. With 48 ticks left, and it's a high mountain to climb for the North Central T-Birds.
Score quickly, whatever you can get.
Deep 3, no. All white shirts underneath, but a scramble for the loose ball. Comes down into the hands.
Call time. Try to get the steal, foul immediately.
Willie Helms gets fouled right away. 79 over Monroe Central, bumped back up to 5, and they started forcing threes.
Well, it took a couple of shots. They probably didn't need to. Could have gone ahead and carried it to the rim and taken their chances, but one of the big cases was getting Trey Hughes back in to settle down that struggling Barr-Reeve offense.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound tapped up again. Comes down into the hands of Hawkinson. He'll back it out, shoot a 3, can't get it to fall. All white shirts on the rebound. 20 seconds left on the clock, and there's a foul.
It can.
First one on the way. Ball club doesn't often get to us hot at the right time, led by a great group of seniors. 17 seconds. Deep three-pointer, no good. The three-pointer's kind of gone away from Standifer here a year ago.
But I think tempo will be a huge factor. The emotion must just be indescribable, Mark.
Yep. It's quite a thrill. No doubt about that. 59-48, 11-point lead. Barr-Reeve will play for a state championship next week at Conseco Fieldhouse. The final 59-48